Let's make a movie.
Hello podcast listeners, and welcome back for the third Mars Patel movie of the trilogy. Long time no speak. Of course I don't know if you're hearing me at all. If anyone is hearing me or if I'm simply broadcasting into the great void of space. Where I and the intrepid crew of the Manu 1 have been adrift for. Computer, how long since we left the surface of Mars?
417 days.
417 days, and still no sign of Earth. We've had some good times aboard the Manu 1 over the last year or so. For example, I've grown a salt and pepper beard that is quite thick and distinguished. JP narrowly defeated Aurora in the inaugural rock, paper, scissors Universal Championship. Toothpick wrote an epic 2,000-page poem entitled Epica. Mars even taught himself to play keyboard. By the way, he requested that I not reveal that we are father and son, and I have reluctantly honored those wishes. Oh dear, I suppose I just broke my promise. But since it's likely no one is listening, it doesn't count, right? Now, on to the question of Earth.
Toothpick, did you eat the last freeze-dried beef burrito aboard the ship?
No, JP, I had the last freeze-dried lasagna. Right, Droney?
Now would be a good time to point out that puberty has struck the crew of the Manu 1. Toothpick's voice is quite a bit lower, wouldn't you say?
I didn't even like the burritos. I always found them too salty and dry. Oh, here's Aurora. Maybe she knows.
Could you please keep it down? I'm trying to record a podcast.
If a podcast drops in the middle of space and nobody hears it, does it make a sound?
Aurora, are you the burrito thief?
I'm a vegetarian.
Since when?
Since we ran out of dehydrated burgers yesterday. Maybe it was Mars.
Where is he? Mars Patel, where are you?
Here I am.
Mars, I asked you not to ride that thing around the ship.
Cupcake is not a thing. We're a team.
Oh yes, podcast listeners, have I mentioned that a young tardigrade stowed aboard the ship when we left the red planet? Mars named him Cupcake.
What's that hanging out of Cupcake's mouth, Patel?
Looks like the wrapper to a beef burrito.
You've got to be kidding me, the freaky tardigrade ate the last burrito? Listen, kinda face.
It's fortunate that Mars has such a knack with these miraculous creatures. I remember the first time I lay eyes on one.
Wait, I thought you said you created them.
What's going on?
I don't know. Something's disturbing the ship's guidance system.
It's pulling us in.
Yeah, but into what?
Could be anything. A black hole, an Einstein-Rosen bridge, whatever it is, it's big.
Get us out of it.
Can you override the system, Pip?
I can barely hold the controls steady. It's too powerful. Any ideas, Mr. Pruitt?
Everyone to the escape pods.
We're bailing on the ship.
We don't have a choice. The Manu 1 might not survive. In less than a minute, we could all be vaporized.
He's right. We can connect once we're all out there.
You hadn't yet vaporized. Let's go.
Right behind you.
Pip? No. Droney, you too. Get into the pods.
Let's go, Mars.
Once everyone's in, I'll launch the pods. Then Cupcake and I will get in ours.
I'm in.
Me too. Into my pod drone. Let's go. We're in Mars.
Computer, launch pods 1, 2, and 3.
Launching pods 1, 2, and 3.
Mars, time to go.
I'm right behind you. The pod door is stuck. Cupcake, can we get in?
Mars.
Go! What are you waiting for?
I'll see you soon, son.
To the stars. Launch pod 4.
Launching pods forward.
Come on, Cupcake. We have to get in. Oh. That's no good. The ship is being sucked into it. What is that? "5 days, what? Huh? What happened? Earth to Mars. Come in, Mars. Jonas? Oh, yeah. What planet did you just go to? H.G. Wells? How did I? Can you just answer the question? 5 days, what?
You know what he's talking about, Jonas.
Aurora?
The one and only. And, it's been 5 days since Caddy went missing, right?
What? This can't be happening.
You kept saying that, but it did happen. Caddy left without saying goodbye. And now you're all, Caddy disappeared. We have to find her.
Cut him a break. Mars and Caddy are like. Mars and Caddy. No, this isn't right.
Mars, can we please just go to class?
Class? But I was just on a ship. We were lost in space after we took off from the planet Mars. You were with me, Aurora.
Okay.
Was I on the spaceship too? No, you were in Pruitt Prep, but then Earth disappeared and... Is this a dream, or?
Well, if it is, you need to wake up because you're sounding crazy.
There was something out there, and you got into an escape pod, Aurora? And, is this some kind of joke, Mars? It's no joke, Jonas. This all happened before. Sort of. But you were shorter and your voice was higher. You're not the only one going through puberty. How high are we talking? And it was Aurora missing. Not Caddy. We were standing right here in the hallway talking about it. And then the code red happened and... Okay, that was weird. But it's probably a drill.
This way, into the janitor's closet.
That's where Caddy and I were last time.
Great, then you won't have to keep talking about it. Jonas, Mars, get in. Wow, it's really done in here, huh?
Yeah, I know. Now listen,
Oh, what, Jonas?
I gotta go. Not again. The bulls are irritable, man. And you forgot to take your meds. Yeah.
It's a code red.
Yeah, well, I'm about to have a code brown in my pants. How did you know I was going to say that? You can't go out there. This is when you disappeared.
What are you talking about?
The last time. I don't know what's happening, but Jonas, sorry Mars, can't stick around for anyone cuckoo talk. See you on the other side. Jonas, I have to stop him.
Mars, wait, I need to ask to you.
About what?
Well, the dance is coming up and...
I don't have time to talk about that right now.
Because of Caddy.
Yes, no, I have to go. Jonas? Jonas? No, not again. Hey Mars, a little privacy please? Jonas? You're here? Of course I'm here. Then, where am I? I'm telling you, Aurora. Jonas was supposed to disappear from the bathroom, and Caddy should be here, don't you?
Real nice, Mars.
That didn't come out right. I'm just saying this is all different from how it was before. Except we're still in detention.
Detention? This is enrichment class, Mars.
Enrichment? We're good students. This really is backwards.
Here, look at this sketch. The spaceship you say you were on, did it look like this?
Yes, that's the Manu one. You do remember.
No, that's a sketch I drew of the toy spaceship you've had in your room since you were a kid.
Well, yeah, it was a toy. But Mr. Pruitt built a real thing too.
Oliver Pruitt, always building something.
Mr. Q.
Just in time. I'll let you handle this. You might have to send him to the nurse, Mr. Q. Mars' brain seems to have hit a glitch.
What seems to be the problem, Marzo?
I'm not telling you anything.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh, please. Don't pretend like you're my friend now.
Suit yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. Randall, Toothpick, Reed.
Hello, Mr. Q. Hey, Mars.
Pick. It's so good to see you, buddy. If anyone can figure this out, it's you.
Figure. What out?
Okay, Well, a year and a half ago, our friends started disappearing, and it turns out they were being sent to Pruitt Prep, where they would train to live on Oliver Pruitt's Mars colony, but when the volcano erupted, we escaped the planet on a spacecraft, and we were lost for ages before we got sucked into something. And I ended up here. It here isn't here anymore. And I need your help.
Okay, I'll help you.
You remember all of that?
No. But you never lie to me, Mars. If you say you were in a different timeline where we lived in a colony of Mars, then who am I to say it's not true?
Wait, I have proof that I'm not insane. Pick, you're taller than you were the first time this happened. And your voice is deeper too.
Cool. Cool.
Do you have any theories?
Top of my head? Could be a wormhole, a breach in the time-space continuum.
Okay, enrichment dwellers, let's get started. Now who are we missing?
We're missing Caddy.
Caddy's got Mars.
I see an empty seat up front. Who are we waiting on? J.P. McCowan, the ruler of enrichment.
Oh, man.
You're doing terrific writing that Bike Patel. Smooth as silk.
Why are you talking to me like that, JP?
Like what? Hey, super job avoiding that big old pothole.
Stop it! You're talking to me like I'm a baby. Or a crazy person.
Am I? New.
Yes.
Okay, truth is I was elected to ride with you. Well, assigned by Aurora if you want to be technical.
Assigned? Why?
Because everyone thought I'd be upset equipped to shut you down if you really flipped out.
JP, I swear I'm not crazy.
I'm not saying you are. We all know how much cats meant to you, means to you. And maybe all this Mars colony talk is all some kind of wishful thinking.
Meaning what?
Meaning maybe it's easier to believe she was on a rocket ship to Mars than to believe she just went away and moved on from us.
That's not what this is.
Then what is it?
I don't know. Why are you stopping?
Go upstairs, eat some galaxy clusters, get a good night's sleep. Your brain will be less spacey in the morning.
But we have another half a mile to go.
No, we're here. At your place.
I live in this fancy apartment building?
Snap out of it, Patel. This is the real world. Time to accept it.
Well, I have the keys in my pocket. Let's see if this works. Oh. This apartment is like a palace. How big is that TV? 100 inches? And look at all those gaming systems.
Manu, is that you?
Mamaji.
Sweetheart, how's your day? And that is quite a hug.
You have no idea how much I've missed you.
You're acting as if you haven't seen me in a year.
Feels that way. You look. You're so dressed up. Are you going to the restaurant?
Restaurant. You know I have class to teach tonight.
Class?
Applications in quantum mechanics.
You teach college science?
And somehow always make it home in time to have dinner waiting for you.
That's unbelievable.
If you say so, Manu. Oh, I do have some bad news though. Your father called and left a message.
My father?
He's going to some conference out of the country. You won't be able to visit him the next weekend.
My father.
I know it's just you and me most of the time, Mars, but he loves you. And just like me, he knows that you are very special. One day Oliver Pruitt will prove it to you.
Wait,
I don't want to be late for a class. See you soon, I love you.
Lamarty, I love you. Too. Hey, Caddy. It's me, Mars. Sitting in my bedroom, which is not my bedroom, but is my bedroom. I have no earthly idea what's going on. One minute I'm on a spacecraft, and you're on Mars and the next. Did I go back in time? Is this another dimension or something? Did I die? Or maybe something else was a dream, and this is reality. I'm starting to wonder if I just imagined the whole thing. This life is so different. The apartment is unreal, and my mom has a great job in Pruitt. Sounds like Pruitt is like a real dad to me. But you're not here, Caddy. Wherever I am, I sure wish you were here with me. Are you in Mars in this dimension, or dream, or whatever it is? I'm going to find you, Caddy, wherever you are. Mars, out. What is that sound? It's coming from outside the window. Droney? Droney, it's you. What are you doing here? Would you like to tell me something? Wait, where are you going? Droney? Come back.
Hey kids. Yeah, you. Oliver Pruitt here. Maybe you're listening in the back seat of your parents' car or on your phone. I'm talking to you, to invite you to my school, Pruitt Prep. In the heart of Gale Island sits a wondrous creation of technology and process. Pruitt Prep is the school of the future. But it's already here, just waiting for you. If you think you're special enough to be one of my students, go to pruittprep.com and take the test. I'm looking for dreamers and creators, just like you, and like my son, Mars.
He's talking about me.
Why, if you're chosen to attend next year, you and Mars will be classmates. Hope to see you soon. To the stars.
To the stars, and back again. Pick, is that you?
It's me, Mars.
Great. Thanks for coming over this morning. I've got good news.
You found Caddy?
Not yet. But I know now I'm not going crazy.
I never thought you were crazy.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. So, how exactly did you learn that you're not crazy?
Simple. Your pet drone showed up outside my window last night.
My pet drone.
Droney was right here, Pick. He zoomed up like he had something to tell me. Or warn me about. But when I opened up the window, he zoomed off.
Droney.
Well, maybe pet is the wrong word. He used to be a surveillance drone for Pruitt, but you reprogrammed him to be your best friend. Pretty awesome, huh?
Not really.
What? Did you hear what I said? Your best friend was a flying robot.
Mars, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
I mean, you know I don't like it when people don't tell me the truth, especially my friends. It's confusing and it makes me sad.
But I am telling the truth. Droney was here, right outside my bedroom window.
There was no drone, Mars, you're making it up.
But in school you said you believed me. You said you trusted me.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings, Mars.
Then you don't believe any of it?
No offense, but... would you?
No, I mean... I doubted myself for a minute there. But now I know for sure it was real. I just have to figure out how I got here and why.
Mars, come with me.
You need to take your mind off of all these fantasies.
They aren't fantasies.
Come, Mars. Our friends are waiting.
Waiting where?
Someplace. Wonderful.
Wonderful?
Welcome to Paintball Palace, where the fun never starts or stops. Now entering the facility, my bud, Mars Pruitt.
Hey Brody. Smells the same, but the games look different. Wow, all the games are virtual reality.
Come on, Mars. Everybody's over there, watching Jonas playing virtual breaking and entering. We'll just have fun and forget all the talk about drones and spaceships and...
Like you said. Fantasies.
Exactly.
Watch this. One more step, and... I'm in. Hey JP. Aurora.
Hey, there he is. How are we feeling this morning, Mars Patel?
Sane, perhaps.
He's perfectly sane, Aurora. Right, Mars?
Can I talk to you guys for a minute? Jonas? I'm a little busy. How about after I step out of the game? How much longer will that be? I don't know, an hour or two? I'm pretty skilled. Sorry, but this can't wait.
Mars, what did we discuss?
Sorry, Pick, not letting this go.
Is this about Caddy being missing, or is it about the Mars colony?
Both.
Then I'll pass.
So much for a good night's sleep.
See, Mars? I told you.
Can you guys keep it down? I'm about to clear the next level. No. More. Levels. Hey, what are you doing, Mars? Hands off the goggles. You're messing me up. Stop, you're gonna make me die. That was not cool.
Jonas is right. Not cool.
I'm telling you the truth. We were on a spaceship. Well, most of us.
Look, Mars, I love your imagination.
I'm not imagining it, Aurora, and this is not just about Caddy.
Whatever it's about, I don't want to be part of it.
I just want to play my game. But I know that if we put our heads together... Wait. What is that on the screen? Level 14. Forget it. Even I can't get past it. What's the location? It's the planet Mars.
Oh great.
It's the colony on Mars. What do you have to do to beat it? You have to break and pass the gates. And there are these crazy tartar monsters. Tardigrades? Tardigrade, or water bears. Microscopic creatures that look like weird bears and can survive almost anything. Except on Mars, they're huge and scary. But they're kinda like friends. Like, I once rode one across the...
Mars, this is really going too far.
Tell you what, Jonas, I'll make a deal with you. With all of you. If I can conquer the Mars colony level of breaking and entering, you will all come with me tonight to Pruitt Prep. Pruitt Prep? Why? Are you going to see your pops or something? Do you accept the bet or not? Aurora?
This is silly.
It's fine. He'll lose and this will be over. Mars, you're gonna crash and burn on entry.
Wouldn't be my first crash on the planet Mars. Let's do this. I'll swipe my card. Put on the goggles. Here we go. That's our shuttle heading to the surface. Pretty realistic.
Prepare for landing.
Okay, Mars. Let's see who can get into the colony.
Here comes the tardigrades.
And trouble's coming with them.
They're gross.
They're all around me. I can't juke them out. Come on. Come on. Looks like you're trapped, Jonas. You think you can't do better? I'm not even carrying anyone on my back this time. Oh look, the tardigrades are coming for me. What shall I do? What are you doing with those rocks? Tardigrades love Mars rocks. Now I just put a few of them here like so.
They're eating the rocks. And the gate.
That's cheating.
It's working.
Daisy. Welcome to the Mars colony. You. Beat it. I told you, I lived it. See you all tonight at the ferry dock. We're going to figure this out, once and for all. It's 8:05. Where are they? They should be here at the dock right now.
Hello, Mars.
Oh, hey Toothpick. Didn't see you there. Aurora. JP. Have you been standing behind that shack all along?
Just waiting for you.
And now you're here.
Yes. Where's Jonas?
Jonas wasn't able to get away from his parents. It's just us.
Oh, too bad. We could have used his help getting across the island.
Not really.
What do you mean, Aurora?
I mean, we're not here to go to Pruitt Prep with you.
You're not?
No, we're here to stop you from going.
But I won the bet.
And that's why we came tonight. Because a deal's a deal, but this is all wrong, Mars.
Wrong like veggies on nachos wrong.
What's wrong? About trying to find the truth about where I'm and how I got here? And how could trying to find Candy be wrong?
Because you're messing up your life, Mars. You have everything. A great apartment, good grades, a successful mom who loves you. A dad who's a world-famous billionaire, and most importantly, you have us.
But what about where I came from? I know it was real. I saw Droney.
Let's go home, Mars. It's creepy down here.
It's starting to feel that way.
Why don't I call your mom?
No, I'm not going home. I am going to Pruitt Prep. Where's the ferry?
There's no ferry, Mars. There never was one.
Yes, there was. It had a hologram of Oliver Pruitt and...
Let it go.
If there's no ferry, we can take one of the little boats like the last time. I know you weren't there, Aurora, but we borrowed this rowboat that was tied up and...
It's over, Mars.
This fantasy is over.
Fantasy, that's the same word Pick used.
Can we leave, Mars? It's really dark and I'm getting scared.
You know what? You guys are right. I'm sorry I scared you, Pick. Since the code red, I've been over the place. But I'm done.
Really?
Yeah, I won't pull you guys into any more of my fantasies. Let's all get our bikes and head home.
You're finally making sense.
Glad to hear that, Patel.
You lead the way, JP.
Let's hit the road.
Mars, what are you doing?
Stay away.
Get out of that rowboat.
You're making a mistake.
I don't know what's gotten into you guys, but I have to do this. I have to find out the truth and find Caddy. They wouldn't hurt me, right? Those are my friends. At least they look like my friends. They don't act like my friends. Is it me, or is the current going the wrong way? Oh no, a motorboat. They're coming.
Mars, stop rowing, we'll come to get you.
You can't outrow a motorboat, Patel. Pick, turn on the searchlight.
JP hates the water. She'd never stand on a seat like that.
We're coming to help you.
Why don't I believe that? Come on, row faster. Row faster.
Don't make this hard on yourself.
Leave me alone.
We're your bestest friends, Mars. Let us help you.
We're coming aboard.
Stay away. Stay up. Droney? What are you doing here, Droney? What's going on in this crazy place?
Mars.
Caddy.
Mars, can you hear me?
Yes, Caddy, I hear you.
Mars, where are you? We need you. Mars, where are you? We need you.
Caddy. Caddy, I'm here.
Something's not right where you are. I can feel it.
I know. None of this is right.
Mars,
What is this place? Where are you?
Who are you talking to, Mars? Making one of your recordings? Everyone loves when you do those recordings.
You can't hear her.
hear who?
Caddy. I think her voice is coming from Droney.
So you're talking to Toothpick's imaginary pet drone. That's normal.
You don't see Droney either.
Do you hear yourself, Mars? Do you see what you are doing out here in the middle of the water? Let us help you before someone gets hurt.
I can't. Stop rowing.
You're already slowing down. We'll pull up right next to you so you can just pop right over.
Mars,
Nice and easy. Nachos with cheesy.
Stay away, JP.
What are you going to do with that, or Patel? Hit me with it?
I'm losing you, Mars. You're slipping away.
No, Caddy, don't go. Caddy,
Caddy's not here, Mars. And what you're doing is very inappropriate.
Droney, wait. Come back. I've got to. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mars, the water in the Puget Sound is a chilly 49 degrees. It's home to 11 species of sharks. I'd advise you to sit down before you capsize your boat.
he understands Toothpick. Don't you, Mars?
I understand what, Aurora?
That your friends need you to get on this motorboat and head back to the mainland with us. That you've been acting unwell. That we've had our adventure, and now it's time to go home. Caddy will turn up. She always does. JP?
Give me your hand, Mars. Climb aboard.
Okay, okay. Hey, this reminds me of that time we all went sledding on Flood's Hill? And I tried to jump from one sled to the other halfway down the hill.
Oh, I remember that day.
Me too.
Yeah, we were really flying.
And we had this epic wipeout into a mailbox.
Right.
Ha 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 ha.
Classic.
Aurora, remember how I knocked out my front tooth?
Sue. You had that big gap in your mouth.
Really? You remember it?
Course. You kept sticking your tongue through the hole until you finally got your tooth fixed. What?
That wasn't me, Aurora. That was you. That's why you have that scar above your lip. I don't know who you guys are, but I know one thing for certain. I'm out of here.
Mars, wait.
So, cold, gotta get to Pruitt Prep. Gotta find Caddy.
Mars, come back.
Gotta make it to Pruitt Prep, into the forest. It's the only way to reach Caddy. Ow. These branches. Ow. Where's a friendly tardigrade when you need one? Muffin, are you here? Muffin?
Mars.
Come back.
We want to help you.
Keep moving. Just keep moving. Whoever they aren't your friends. There it is. Pruitt Prep. It's here. Never thought I'd feel safer going into Pruitt Prep than hanging with my friends. Now how am I going to get in? Oliver Pruitt. It's Mars Patel. Your son. Come on, come on.
Mars?
Mr. Q?
What are you doing here?
Cut the small talk, Mr. Q. I'm here to see my father.
Why didn't you say so? Come on in. Welcome to Pruitt Prep, Mars. I'm sure Oliver Pruitt will. Where are you going?
To the control center.
Control center? Of what?
Of the ship.
The ship. Mars, I'm not sure
The spacecraft. The cockpit. The place I... Never mind.
Mars. Come back here.
This is it. This is where I was when I blasted off. What's the code? What's the... Okay, no code necessary. It's not the bridge of a spacecraft. It's just an ordinary glass room. Where am I? There. Come on, Pruitt. Show yourself. Tell me what's going on. I gotta reach Caddy.
Careful, That's an expensive chair you just hurled into the wall.
Mr. Pruitt? Dad.
Hello, Mars. What a lovely and unexpected visit.
You want to know what's unexpected? Whatever this crazy mixed up place is. Who are those people pretending to be my friends?
I'm not sure I understand.
I don't understand either. All I know is that the other world is up there, because I've seen Droney and heard Caddy and... Did you shave your beard? And... We have to get back to Mars to find Caddy.
Did you say Mars? As in the fourth planet from the sun?
Yes, you put Caddy there. Or, she followed me there. Whatever.
As you know, I do have plans to colonize the red planet. Eventually. But for someone to be living there, we're many years old.
No, Caddy is there. I'm telling you she's...
Hey Mars.
Caddy?
Hey, got your messages. Sorry I wasn't able to call back. No phones the first week.
You're at Pruitt Prep?
Where else would I be?
No, I heard your voice, on the water. You sent me a message, through Droney.
Who's Droney?
I heard you.
Heard me how?
In my head, the way I always hear you.
If you say so.
There you are, Mars.
Hey buddy, thought we'd lost you.
Hey Pick. Aurora.
Oh, no.
What's up, cats? Is Mara filling your head with crazy stories about drones and Martian colonies?
I'm so glad you're all here. It's going to be wonderful when you're all attending Pruitt Prep together next year.
Really? All of us?
Of course, and Jonas too. You're a team, right, Mars?
I.
Mars. Can you hear me?
Caddy.
Huh? Mars?
No, I.
Mars, I don't know what's going on with you, but I can't wait until we're all here together. It'll be just like the old days.
But even better.
The six of us.
Kicking butts and taking names.
And you'll help me make my plans for a mission to the planet Mars.
What do you say, Patel? Are we good?
It's what I always dreamed for you, Mars. My son.
Break it, Mars. Break it. Free yourself.
You're meant for great things, Mars. I always knew it, if you just allow it to happen. Give yourself over to it.
No, this isn't real.
Mars?
None of this is real. None of you are real. This isn't my life.
Stop, Mars.
No, you're not Caddy. You aren't my friends.
Mars, please.
You're not my father. This isn't my life. Caddy said to break out.
That's enough, Mars.
I'm breaking out. I want out of this. I want out. What?
Good afternoon, Mars Patel.
Computer? Where? Where am I?
You are aboard the Manu 1, of course.
I'm still on the ship. None of that was real. Computer?
Yes, Mars Patel?
Where are the other passengers? Aurora and JP and Toothpick. Pruitt?
Other human passengers left in escape pods.
They made it out. Headache. And what are these things attached to my face?
Ears, Mars Patel.
No, I mean... these sensors stuck on my forehead. Were they sending signals to my brain, making me believe I was in that world? Computer, when was the last time I left the Manu 1?
You boarded 649 days ago.
649 days. So that means I've been in that computer program for 7 months. Who would do this to me? And why would they do it? What was that? Hello?
Hell, oh.
Computer off. Hello? If someone's aboard this ship, you better show yourself. I've got it. a laminated flight manual in my hand, and I'm not afraid to use it. Cupcake? Whoa, down Cupcake. You're not a lab tardigrade. I'm glad to see you too. Don't look at me like that. I don't have any treats. What do you want? The window. What do you see? There's nothing out there. There's nothing. There's. It's Earth. That means I can go home. For real. Cupcake, get settled. No, bring me that flight manual, and then get settled. We're setting a course for Earth. I've never flown one of those things before, but it can't be so hard, right? Don't answer that. Computer, launch the boosters. Earth, we're coming home.
Launching boosters in 3, 2, 1. Warning. Navigation systems offline. Warning. The navigation system's offline.
Computer.
Yes, Mars Patel?
Am I alive?
All signs point to yes.
Am I on Earth?
Yes, a cornfield near Snohomish, Washington to be exact.
That's not that far from here. Cupcake, you okay, buddy? Glad to hear it. Whoa, what is that? JP?
You're alive.
Told you, JP.
Toothpick? Droney?
I knew it. I knew you'd make it back to Earth somehow. That's why I programmed a satellite to alert me if anything came through the atmosphere.
Convenient of you to land close to home.
I had a feeling that would happen too.
Enough bragging, Pick. I feel a hug coming on.
Wait, how can I be sure it's you? The real you?
Is that a trick question? I know I've grown, but I don't have to show you my birthmark, do I?
Quick, JP, what was I eating when I puked on Joey Lupo?
Mac and cheese and fruit punch. Duh, and gross.
Pick, where were you and Julia when the volcano erupted on Mars?
Weather tower, I almost died, but I didn't. It gave me another trivia question, something about the obvious plot holes in Star Trek 3.
It's you, it's really you. I'm so glad to see you guys.
Not as glad as we are to see you. Don't just stand there, weirdo, let's hug it out.
Wait, we are surrounded by various pieces of spacecraft equipment made of explosive materials that are currently release smoke? I suggest we take this hug outside.
Sounds like a plan.
Tardigrade.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be one more.
Fine, but I don't huge tardigrades.
So these things stuck to my head had me thinking this computer simulation was real. Whoa!
Easy, Mars. You've been in space for a long time. Wobbly legs, meet gravity.
Right. You know, in that simulation, you guys were super crazy. Like super creepy.
Like vampire. Creepy?
Worse. Body snatchers creepy.
Cool.
So, where are Aurora and my flo? And Oliver Pruitt?
Pick, you want to take this one?
You talk. I gotta drive.
It's a long story, Mars.
Hang on. Pick, did you just say you gotta drive? You mean on your bike? Is that funny?
This is my truck. I brought it.
This monster truck. It's yours?
Come on up, Mars. Cupcake, in the back.
Are you gonna drive this Graham truck? For real?
He's a very good driver, Mars.
It's true, not a single moving violation. Yet. Get in. Everyone hang into your tardigrades.
Everyone in Washington is gearing up for the big debate on Tuesday. Sources say that both candidates will address the key issues: transportation shutdowns, the hospital staffing crisis, rampant height discrimination, and worldwide shortages of pimple cream.
That was weird.
What was?
That billboard. A kid is advertising his legal services. How can a kid advertise his legal services? Wait a minute. Kids are advertising everything, and is that a little girl broadcasting the news on the radio?
You might want to take a look at all the other drivers on the road.
Kids? Driving all the cars. JP, where are all the adults?
They're all gone.
Hello kids on Earth, or rather, people of Earth, as you children are all that is left. You all wished for this at some point, didn't you? To be in charge. No one to tell you to do your homework or when to you to bed. But the reality is a bit scary, no? No one to hug you and tuck you in after a hard day. No one to protect you from the monsters under your bed or the bully down the street. It must have been a scary time, I imagine. When all the adults disappeared, the world could have fallen apart. But I digress. With all the adults gone, you must be wondering how I, Oliver Pruitt, am speaking to you. Well, since I was in space when the adults disappeared, I was spared. But don't be fooled, Earth is far from safe for someone like me. Why am I still broadcasting and putting myself at risk, you ask? Well, that's quite simple. I'm hoping to reach Mars Patel.
Pruitt's looking for you?
I guess so. Where do you think he's broadcasting from, Toothpick?
No clue.
JP, wasn't he with you guys when you landed in the pods?
Yeah, but dude straight up disappeared. We turned around and Pruitt was just gone.
His broadcast started up again a little after that.
This is seriously weird. First I'm stuck in some freaky computer program, and now I'm in a world where there are no parents.
Unfortunately, this one's the real Mars.
Well, at least I've got you guys, the real JP and Toothpick. You make it feel more like home.
It is home, Mars.
Whoa, Toothpick, shouldn't you slow down?
And speed limits are. Well, we're still working on it.
You hungry, Mars?
I can eat.
Hit the Sugar Shack drive-through pick.
Didn't this used to be a coffee place?
Yeah, they've made the menu a little more kid-friendly.
Welcome to Sugar Shack. Can I take your order?
Hey, I'll have a slushy latte, a brownie, and a jumbo bag of gummies.
Make that too. Mars?
Popcorn and licorice sandwich.
Will that be all?
That's it.
Please drive around.
So, when did this all happen?
About a year and a half ago. Around the time we blasted off from Mars. One day, the kids woke up and the adults were all gone.
We hear it was pretty scary for the first month or two. Lists of tears and panic, but then the kids figured it out.
How to get it together and keep the world running. Just like in the Mars colony.
I heard from Caddy.
When?
Inside the simulation. I could feel her trying to get to me, to wake me up. Have you been in contact with her? Is she still on Mars?
As far as we know.
Nobody's been able to connect with the colony. I'm sure Jonas is trying though.
Jonas? Is he still at Pruitt Prep?
Yep, it's got the most sophisticated tech left on Earth.
So Caddy is still on Mars. Jonas is at Pruitt Prep. And what about Aurora?
Well, Mars. Oh look, food's ready.
We're here, Mars. Home sweet home.
My apartment. My real apartment.
Figured you could use a solid snooze in your own bed.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks, JP. Thanks, Pick. It's just...
No magic. Sorry, Mars. Toothpick and I checked out your place when we first got back.
Your mom's gone. Just like mine. Just like JP's.
I don't know if I want to go in.
I get that. You expect to hear your family arguing and complaining. And it's just quiet.
Your whole family was gone?
From what we can tell, 15 is the upper limit. My older brothers aged out while we were away. You get used to it. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Find them.
Find the adults? Mars.
I know it'll be hard. But this is what we do, isn't it? We find each other, no matter what. See Moon Cupcake. Let's get some sleep. First thing in the morning, that's what we'll work on.
Okay, Mars. I'll come get you for school at 7:43.
Sounds good. Wait, school? We still go to school? Well, Cupcake, guess it's just you and me again. Come on, Cupcake. I don't want to go on either. But at least we're together, right? JP was right. It is really quiet. What's going on with the lights? You as hungry as I am, Cupcake? I guess popcorn and chocolate aren't really a meal. Ooh, pizza. Wonder how long pizza stays good. Yuck. Not that long, I guess. It's growing fur. There's nothing left. Even the galaxy clusters are stale. I'll go grocery shopping tomorrow. Do we still have grocery stores? It's probably better if I get some sleep right now. Come on, Cupcake. Cupcake? Cupcake, that's Maggie's room. It's just like I remember. The comforter folded perfectly, her work shoes still sitting by her bed. Hi, Maggie. It's me, Mars. Oh, Manu. I'm sitting here in your bedroom. On Earth. I've never recorded one of these for you before. I don't know where you went, but I promise I'll... What's that? Happy Valentine's Day? I've never gave my mom a card that looks like this. My dearest Sarah, thank you so much for the latest pictures of our son, Manu. It's a card from Oliver Pruitt. He was telling the truth. He really is my dad. Where are you, Maggie? Where are you? What is that? Pick?
7:43. Time for school, Mars. Want to get to move on? Slushy lattes in the car.
Slushy lattes?
Hey Mars, I got your books for you too. Language arts, science, algebra 2. I know technically you never passed algebra 1, but you did pilot a spacecraft to Earth, so I feel like that should count for credit.
Toothpick, can you explain to me how in the world without parents, we're still going to school?
The kids who were here say that for about 6 months after the adults disappeared, everyone kind of did what they wanted to. But then they got bored and lonely. So everyone started showing up at school, and since they were there, they figured, hey, maybe we should start to learn stuff. Older kids teach the younger ones. The oldest do experiments and study old YouTube videos.
The phones still work?
Most of the time, we're still learning how to run the world, so it's not perfect. Hey, mind if we swing by my office first?
You have an office?
Brain freeze. I run the power grid for the Northwest.
For the Northwest of the United States?
Yep. Kind of a natural fit after everything we learned on Mars. I'm in the office pretty late most nights.
Bummer.
Not really, I like it. Plus, I have a hot tub.
You work your pick? It's like a real office building.
Yep, 47th floor. My favorite prime number.
I can't believe you have a job like this.
All the kids of Earth do.
Really?
We gotta keep the world up and running. It's how we'll survive. Don't worry, I'm sure there's a job for you too.
I already know what my job is, Pick. To find my mom and the rest of the adults.
Mr. Reed, good morning, sir. I'll put the numbers from last night in your desk and warmed up the hot tub. Liam, this is Mars. Mars, this is Liam, my assistant. Mars Patel. It's an honor.
He's your assistant? But he's like 8.
8.5.
How did he know me?
Everyone's been listening to Pruitt's podcast. Well, until the space station blew up. They all know that you and me and JP were on Mars. We're all kinda celebrities now.
And Aurora.
And Aurora. Come into the office.
You guys change the subject every time I ask about her. Wow, that's a lot of TVs.
Well, if you want to know about Aurora, then you'd better see it for yourself. She's using her celebrity in a different way. Here, watch.
Oh, can you turn up the sound?
The adults ruined this world. They destroyed the environment, they started countless wars, they ignored all the warning signs. It's our time now. My opponent, bless his little soul, is stuck in the past. His platform is, simply put, I miss my mommy. I, on the other hand, know that it's time to move forward with what we have. We can do more than survive without adults. We can thrive. We have a bright future by focusing resources on the things we need to survive: clean water, clean air, and finding Mars Patel. Mars Patel has been missing since.
You don't need to see the rest.
Why is Aurora giving a speech? And why is she taking about finding me?
Like I said, we're all celebrities. People want to know what happened to you. Guess it'll help Aurora's campaign now that you're here.
Her campaign? What's she even running for?
You know Aurora, always thinking big. She wants to be president.
President? Of H.G. Wells Middle School?
No. President of the United States.
Okay everyone, it's roll call time. Let's see what's shaking out here on the Great Red Planet. Daisy, who's up first?
Thank you, Commander Caddy Patchett. Security check. And run, what's the good word?
All quiet out here at Border North. Permission to explore further beyond colony boundaries?
Permission granted, be safe Orion.
Julia, how's everything up in the weather tower?
We're looking at another beautiful day in the colony.
Axel, how's the new Colm satellite construction?
I told you I'd be done in time, didn't I? Do I have the green light to bring it online?
That is affirmative. I hope this work stays. We've got water, food, shelter. But we haven't been able to communicate with Earth. I need to know they're okay back there.
Our friends, or the entire planet?
Both. I hate not knowing what's happening. It's been so long since we've seen or heard anything. I mean, I think Mars heard me when I reached out a couple of days ago.
I'm sure he heard you, Caddy. I mean, you gave it like 137%, maybe 138. You could barely function for days after that.
Yeah, sending my thoughts that far took a lot out of me. I'm not sure I could do that again.
Julia to the control room.
Copy, Julia.
The satellite is online. Attempting communication with Pruitt Prep. We're going to need those tardigrades to run harder on those hamster wheels than they've ever run before.
Yeah, I'll pass along the message.
Here goes nothing.
Mars colony to Earth. Jones, do you read me over? I need more power.
They won't be able to handle it.
The system is solid. I built it myself. It will be fine.
No, I mean the tardigrades. They have kinds of their own. I mean, They must have minds of their own. How else would they have found us in the middle of nowhere when Mars and the others blasted off back towards Earth? We have to treat them kindly and not. What was that?
That was the tardigrades using those mines. Guess they didn't feel like running.
Back to the drawing board, team.
Earth will have to wait another day.
H.G. Wells. The real H.G. Wells Middle School.
Not much has changed, right, Mars?
No Toothpick, except that there are no teachers, and everyone is watching me. I may as well have a lightning bolt scar on my forehead. Huh? School is still school. Even with no adults around, everyone is following the rules.
Well, we have a very authoritative principal.
You?
Attention students. I hope everyone has remembered to wear the color teal for Teal Tuesday. Detentions for those who clash.
Epika? Is principal?
And don't forget to vote for my homie Aurora. She's like the only choice for our future.
Her priorities are a little off, but we're working on it. And at least we're color coordinated.
That's what she's worried about? What about finding all the adults? Shouldn't that be a priority?
It is, Mars, to a lot of us. Come with me.
Where are we going?
You'll see. Why do you stop?
It's just... That's the custodian's closet. We hid there during the code red. Me and Caddy, when all of this started. It feels like 100 years ago.
Yeah. Come on, let me show you something.
The science lab. Remember when the biggest thing we had to worry about in here was dissecting frogs?
Yuck. Don't remind me. Hey guys. KJP. You showing Mars the board pic? Yep, right over here.
Whoa, what is all this?
We've gone through every scenario. Where could the grown-ups go? The obvious answer was some sort of plague that only affects you after you hit a certain age. Only problem, where are all the bodies? Pick's been at this since we landed. Some people think we should give up looking.
And Aurora is right, like who needs adults? They didn't even understand how to use Snapchat.
Hey Epika, congrats on the principal job.
I know. Mars, Aurora is looking for you.
I heard.
You'd better go see her. Now get to class. You too, Randall. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Pick, can you focus?
Right, check out the investigate work I've been doing. Every person over the age of 15 years, 364 days has disappeared. The only person who operates outside of this currently existing paradigm, the only adult who has set foot on Earth since all of this happened is...
My doll? Oliver Pruitt.
Oliver Pruitt. Where all the lines on this diagram lead.
So if we want to find the adults...
We have to find Pruitt. Good thing he's trying to find you too.
But, where is he?
Team Mars Colony, can I get an update on the cause of the satellite dysfunction?
Julia from Weather Tower here. Looks like the attempt to communicate with Earth was too much for our tardigrade power grid.
Let's figure out how to make it easier on them. Gentlemen?
Making my way back into colony parameters. Sounds to me like the tardigrades are exhausted. Is there any way to split their time on the wheel to optimize energy?
Hold up.
Can we at least wait till it's our turn to speak, Axel?
No man, I had an...
Both of you, quiet down. It looks like I'm picking up a surge of energy.
Whereabouts, Julia?
Caddy, I think it's coming from Sector 4B.
But that's way across the planet. There's nothing there.
Unless there is.
Hey Caddy, it's Mars, here Inch. Neverland. I sent Cupcake to hang at pics, figured a yard would be good for him. It's weird being here without adults. I want to know, I heard you, Caddy. When I was in that simulation, I think you saved me. That makes me believe you're okay, wherever you are. I promise I'll find you, Caddy, unless you find me first. Mars, out. Forgot to go grocery shopping. Adulting is hard. I wonder if the pizza place is open.
Vinny's. Vinny Jr. speaking.
Hi, can I get a veggie supreme?
Sorry, we're out of the moment. Well, for later moments.
Okay. How about just broccoli?
No veggies, man. Farming shortage. Plus, what kid chooses vegetables?
Oh, okay. So, what do you have?
Our gummy bear pizza's been popular since the adults disappeared.
Gummy bear? That sounds. I have a plane. Name on the account is Mars Patel.
Is she?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Okay, got it. One plain pie, 45 minutes.
My opponent's focus on trying to find the missing adults shows that he is a little politically underexperienced.
I made him 3/4.
And you just made my point for me.
Ugh, I can't take this. What was that? Is somebody there? It sounded like it came from my bedroom. Hello? No one's in here. Still all alone. How's my rocket ship get here? The new one. Pruitt. Let me guess, another cryptic message. Huh, nothing. Maybe I didn't press the button hard enough. What is that? It sounds like it's coming from behind the wall. Something's back there. There's a seam in the wallpaper. What is that? Come on, peel away. Got it. There's an elevator behind my bedroom wall. But where does it go?